Hello and welcome to Three Questions with. Got my friend Don McGee, the nutrition evangelist, with us. Don, welcome to the show today.
Hey, Kevin, thanks so much for having me.
So, Don, I wanted you to come on the show today because I want to talk about change. I know you're going through it. Your son has gone away to school. I see when people go through changes, it messes up their eating and their schedule. Unfortunately, I've had a friend that lost her spouse. And I'm like, how you doing? Well, I don't eat anymore, Kev. It's just me. I don't want to make pork chops or something. So I have cereal. Some
Right.
3 times a day. And it's Cocoa Pops too. So it's not like it's healthy. Choco. But all kidding aside, any type of change, I told you I was a student and my mom was very structured, 12 p.m., 5 p.m. I had a class until 6. And she was looking at me like, you can't have a class until 6. We eat dinner at 5. Mom, just leave it there. I'll eat it when I get. How? I'm like, I can handle it, Mom. Don't worry. Just leave it there. But
Right.
any type of change can totally trash your eating plans, right?
It does. And it's so interesting because even though I do this for a living and I know better, I went through the same thing. My son just went off to college, and you don't quite realize how ingrained you are in a school routine, right? We got up in the morning because he had to be at school.
Yep.
And, you know, the the car came in at 3:45. I'm like, oh, Spencer's coming home. And I still find myself thinking, oh, it's almost time for Spencer to be home. No, nope, he's off at college, right? And so the things that you did because they were framed in your routine. Oh, it's time to get dinner ready. Oh, it's time to get up. Well, okay, he has to get up. That gives me time to do my workout in the morning. Whereas when he's not here, then I have to intentionally say, okay, you know what? I'm still going to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so that I can do my workout before my workday starts. And I'm still going to pre-cook my protein so that I have food that I can have for lunch in my workday because I still need to eat. That hasn't changed,
Yep.
right? Um, my grocery bill and my dining out bill has gone down dramatically.
Yep.
Pleased about that.
Yep.
But the dinner thing, right? Because then your evenings become a lot more freeform. There's no homework that you're trying to juggle. There after school activities, work, all the things. And that makes a big difference in how you manage the routine, right? And so these things have to become much more mindful. So that would be the first thing I would say. Look, the first step is being aware, right? And then you have to make a plan to go do something about it, whether it's just keeping your old routine or developing a new routine, right? Um, so these are real challenges, and they don't just fix themselves. You have to be intentional and mindful about fixing them.
That's an interesting point because you made me just think of something. I have 2 widowed women who live on the next street over. And what they did is they cook for each other every other day. You
That's
come
awesome.
Monday, I'll come to the house on Tuesday. And when they told me that, I was like, that's amazing. I was like, that is so smart because it eliminates, they said that, like it's just me now. So I wouldn't
Right.
cook a meal, but now I know Dawn's coming over. I'm going over to Dawn, so we're going to have a meal together. And
Right.
ship too.
Right. And it goes back to your reason why you do things, right? They had a reason why before, now they have a different reason why. And it's okay, it just shifts, right? Whether it shifts for a good reason or a not so good reason, change is still uncomfortable. And so you have to sit with it for a little bit, figure out what's the discomfort, where your routine got broken, and then go figure out how to change and fix,
Yep.
right? And that I love what they did. That's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, when I said that, I have to admit, I walked away smiling, going, that is so smart. I wish more
Yeah.
people did that instead of just
Yeah.
like, well, I'm alone now, so there's no real reason to ever cook a meal.
Right.
My wife's not here to eat with me, so it's toast and cereal, or, something, microwavable that, I can cook in a couple minutes and stuff. So Don, what's the best way to reach out to you if people need help figuring out a new routine?
I would say go check out my website, donmcgee.guru, or find me on Facebook, Don McGee Nutrition Evangelist. I'm always happy to answer questions.
Don, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks, Kevin.